Section 8.2, factoring x squared plus bx plus c. Example 1 says to multiply those binomials. Okay. X plus 5 times x minus 2. It's going to be x squared minus 2x plus 5x minus 10. Combine the like terms there in the middle, and it's x squared plus 3x minus 10. When factoring, we are rewriting a trinomial as a product of binomials. We want to be able to go from x squared plus 3x minus 10 back to the x plus 5 times x minus 2. So looking at example 2, we're going to factor x squared plus 10x plus 24. And you need to ask yourself the question, what multiplies to 24 and adds to 10? The factors of 24 are 1 and 24. They don't add to 10. 2 and 12. They do not add to 10. 3 and 8 add to 11. 4 and 6, they do add to 10. So we're going to put those here. We're going to rewrite our, we are going to write our binomials now. X plus 4 times x plus 6. This information gives us our binomials. We can multiply to check our solution. X squared plus 6x plus 4x plus 24. X squared plus 10x plus 24. It checks. There is our factored product. Number 3, we're going to factor x squared plus 8x plus 12. So what multiplies to 12 and adds to 8? 1 and 12, 2 and 6. Already they add to 8. Our binomials are x plus 2 times x plus 6. Example 4, our signs change here. X squared minus 8x plus 15. So what multiplies to 15 and adds to negative 8? 1 and 15, 3 and 5. Let's check what our signs have to be. This has to be a negative 3 and a negative 5. To multiply to positive 15, to add to negative 8. It will work. X minus 3 times x minus 5. Example 5, we're going to factor x squared minus 11x minus 12. Multiply to negative 12, add to negative 11. Our factors, we are going to use our 1 and 12, but we need to check the signs. We need to get a negative 11, we're going to need a negative 12 and a positive 1. They multiply to negative 12 and add to negative 11. X minus 12 times x plus 1. Example 6, factor x squared plus 3x minus 18. We're going to multiply to negative 18 and add to 3. Think about your factors of 18, 1 and 18, 2 and 9, 3 and 6. To get a positive 3, we need a positive 6 and a negative 3, and they do multiply to negative 18. X plus 6 times x minus 3. Example 7, x squared minus 13x plus 22. We're going to multiply to 22 and add to negative 13. 1 and 22, 2 and 11. 2 and 11 multiply to 22. If they are both negative, they will add to negative 13. Our binomials are x minus 2 times x minus 11. Example 8. What multiplies to 50 and adds to negative 27? Factors of 50 are 1 and 50, 2 and 25. Right there, we're there already, a negative 2, negative 25. So it's x minus 2 times x minus 25. Example 9, x squared plus 5x minus 36. So we're going to multiply to negative 36 and add to 5. Our factors of 36 are 1 and 36. Whoops. 2 and 18. 3 and 12. 4 and 9. They are 5 apart. If I make it a positive 9 and a negative 4, it's going to multiply to negative 36 and add to 5. The binomials are x plus 9 times x minus 4. Example 10, we're going to factor x squared plus 4x minus 12. So we're going to multiply to negative 12, add to 4. 1 and 12, 2 and 6. If we use a positive 6 and a negative 2, get us where we want to be. X plus 6 times x minus 2. Done. Almost done. Example 11, we're going to factor x squared minus 3x minus 40. So it multiplies to negative 40 and adds to negative 3. 1 and 40, 2 and 20, 4 and 10, 5 and 8. Careful with your signs. It should be a negative 8 and a positive 5. So x minus 8 times x plus 5. Example 12. X squared minus 10x plus 9. What multiplies to 9 and adds to negative 10? 1 and 9, and 3 and 3. We're going to use the 1 and the 9, and they're both going to be negative. It's x minus 1 times x minus 9. Those are the notes for section 8.2, factoring trinomials into the product of two binomials.